Hi, welcome back. At Littleton Animal Hospital, we specialize in seeing all sorts of small critters, not just dogs and cats. We see birds and reptiles, rabbits, guinea pigs, and things of the like. It makes us very unique. But we do see a lot of clients that come to us with these non-traditional pets with medical problems that could be avoided if information was in your hands before you made the decision to purchase one of these animals. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about acquiring a bird, such as a parrot. Whether it be parakeet or cockatiel, anywhere up to a cockatoo or Amazon parrot, there are some things that you need to know before you make that purchase. A lot of the things that we see are behavior problems or medical illnesses that develop later in that pet's life that have a lot to do with the way that it was raised. When you get a bird from a pet store or from a breeder, an aviary, they're usually young animals, babies, and they haven't had the ability or the time to mature into the adult phase. And so they're quite cute. They love to bond with you. They'll sit on your shoulder and groom your hair, kiss you. They'll let people love to put them on their chest and stroke them and pet them and just have this really lovely relationship. However, unknowing to you, you are putting yourself in the position where you are becoming the mother or the parent of that bird. And as that bird matures and becomes sexually active, ready to breed, they now start to look at you as their mate. And this is where problems can arise. Birds in the wild, they live in a flock. They may fly from tree to bush all day long together, but they're not intimate with each other. They sit in that tree pretty equidistant from the next bird, unless they're pair bonded. A pair bonded bird is, they pair bond for life. And they sit very close to each other, wing to wing, shoulder to shoulder. And they take care of each other, and they raise babies together, and they do their day-to-day. Everything is together, they're never separated. When you encourage that intimacy in your home with your baby bird, when they actually mature, they now become, in their mind, your pair bond. However, our lives are not tied to our home. We go to work, we go to school, we go to the grocery store, doctor's offices. All of these times that we actually leave our pet and come back home to them creates stress and anxiety because you've separated yourself from that bird and then reintroduced yourself later. And that will lead to feather damaging behavior, feather picking, where they pluck their feathers. We've had some animals really develop screaming disorders like conures, especially sun conures can be very vocal. And so a lot of birds end up traumatized. And once feather damaging behavior starts, it's nearly impossible to correct. I have people come to me devastated almost on a monthly basis that their bird is damaging their feathers and they don't know how to stop it. So how do we prevent that from happening? The goal is to make sure that you are ensuring your bird sees themselves as a part of your family, as a part of your flock, which means it's not traumatic when you have to leave the house and leave them behind. It also means that they're more amenable to being around other people in the home. Your bird should have designated areas in the home to spend time on. I like my clients to have a spot, a perch or a cage in every room of your home that you spend time in so that your bird can go with you from room to room and interact with you while you're cooking dinner, while you're folding laundry, while you're taking a shower, while you're getting dressed. That encourages them to be spaced from you and can interact with you one-on-one. I also like my clients to work on training their bird. There are two methods of training, lots of resources on the market on how to do this. One is clicker training, where you teach your bird that every time you click, they have done a good job. It becomes the treat or the reward. This takes a lot of time. It can be very cumbersome if you've never done it before. There are books, there are videos, but if you are a busy person and you don't have the time to really delve into how to clicker train correctly, that might not be the method for you. The other we have started using is a company called Bird Tricks. They're a couple that live in Utah. They train birds and they're quite talented. And they offer a basic training program for $100. It's a small investment to make sure your bird gets the right start to life. But it helps teach you how to train your bird that good reinforcement that the bird needs when they do something good and you reward them, that takes the place of the cuddling and the kissing and the sitting close together. If you provide your bird a very solid basic relationship in your family that does not include intimacy, your bird will have a longer, happier, healthy life. If you have more questions about your bird, feel free to call our office.